starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At one forward, Josh Hart. At one guard, Mikal Bridges. At the other forward, OG Anunoby. At the other guard, Jalen Brunson. The Senators, Karl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Todd Thibodeau. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. At forward, 6'6", number 23, Aaron Neesmith. Starting at one guard, 6'4", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You look at the Pacers. They're looking to close it out tonight.
A golden opportunity here on their home court. If they're to advance to the finals, no better time than now.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson kicks to Towns. The Pacers pull it in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Siakam, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Knicks ball.
Here's Brunson. Over Halliburton. Brunson, good.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Here's Indiana. Now Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. We're about 1 minute into the first. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. What I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
So it's the Pacers now. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Halliburton, that's good.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Hart. Brunson outside. Shot clock at 3. Anunoby, good.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Halliburton against Anunoby. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. A three-pointer, no good. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. Let's see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Brunson, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Halliburton against Anunoby. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Now, here's Nesmith. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, here's Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
2 minutes.
Halliburton against Brunson. Towns wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Here comes the Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
McBride. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Brunson. Achua kicks to Brunson. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
McConnell against Brunson. Up top, McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Siakam. It's hauled in by Achua.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chapman against Towns. Here's Brunson over McConnell. And it's Brunson missing. McConnell scanning the floor. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 2. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Indiana leading. Now, here is Halliburton. Nifty move. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Kane with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls to Walker. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's McConnell. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Walker finds Halliburton. Unloads from 13. That one rolling around and rims out. New York trailing. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's McBride. He's covered by Halliburton. Anunoby against McConnell. They now take the lead. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Toppin passes to Halliburton. Down low. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Anunoby outside. Outside Robinson. Here's McBride. He's covered by McConnell. Achua kicks to Bridges. The tray. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Bridget. Here's Anunoby. Buries it from 3-point range. Anunoby's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Attention fans, now on the court is
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Chapin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Nembhard, defended by McBride. And here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Out to the right wing. McBride passes to Achua. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. On deep, Brunson, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Off target with his 3. New York's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Brunson outside. Pass to Achua. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
That's good from Anunoby. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
McBride with the ball, defended by Mathurin. McBride passes to Anunoby. There's a screen by Achua. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Nembhard. Still yet to score. And here is Turner. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Neesmith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one goes on Anunoby. For Indiana, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Aaron Neesmith, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Neesmith. And the Pacers doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And both free throws good for Brunson. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Nembhard finds Siakam. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Good on the three-point shot. Neesmith has got 10 points in the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Pacers. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Closing out a series is not easy. You know what I call that? CGH, closing game here. But at home, man, you got to take advantage of it. Just feeding off that energy, Ernie.
That extra adrenaline might be all they need. These fans looking to provide it. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they're in a position everyone dreams of. At home, a win away from the NBA Finals. Kenny, how do they end it?
Simple remedy, Ernie. Sticking to what got them here. Continue doing what makes you great.
Yeah, it's like for me and what got me here, being smart, handsome, charming, I'm going to keep doing my thing. They should do the same.
Love the modesty. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Finals. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Siakam passes to Neesmith. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
That's too hard. Here's Towns. Turner covering. It's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Nembhard, defended by Hart. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Knicks with the rebound. Now Bridges, and Brunson has it in the corner. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Takes the three. Nembhard grabs the board. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Siakam passes to Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard with it, defended by Bridges, and the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here are your Indiana Pacemates. Loud.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Nembhard, defended by Hart. Halliburton outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside, and once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Runs in the pass to Hart. Now, here's Anunoby. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Tries from the block. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
After Brunson. Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Halliburton for 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. Inside, Towns. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And a switcher also for New York. Achua's checked in. Here's Mathurin. Nothing on the board to end the drought. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Mathurin against Hart, the 17-footer. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. Pacers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half for 2 of 8. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Knicks leading by 5. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Hart. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Nembhard with it. Bridges covering. Nembhard with it. He's against Bridges. Now here's McConnell. Still scoreless. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 2. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Towns. Misses the 3. Here's Siakam. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pass to Achua. Payne with it. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Outside Mathurin. To the paint. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Toppin.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
McBride passes to Payne. Towns against Toppin. Towns is doubled. Here's McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Mathurin. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Up to Payne. Here's Towns. To the middle. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mathurin. And it's in there.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Payne kicks to Achua. To the wing right side. New York moving the ball around. Poke loose. Halliburton with the steal. And stolen by Payne. Inside. Halliburton with the steal. For 3. It's good from long range. Now just a 3-point New York lead.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
So entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton, like a seasoned veteran right there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Pacers trail by 3. To the left side wing. Now, here's Neesmith. Brunson covering.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Second team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Aaron Neesmith, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And it's Towns missing. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bridges against Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. To take the lead. Offensive rebound. For 3, Siakam. The shot comes out. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Hart. Hart covering. Back to Brunson. Lock at 6. On the wing, Anunoby. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Neesmith with the bounce pass. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Halliburton against Anunoby. Here's Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Neesmith has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. With a screen on Halliburton. Good on the shot. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Here are your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew. Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew, everyone. Come on, let me hear you.
1:24 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Anunoby against Halliburton. Good D by Anunoby.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Brunson. Knocks down the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
A crossover. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
Brunson outside. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
For the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Siakam misses. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Second team foul. Shooting through the line, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Time to get out.
Here's Halliburton. No good from three-point territory. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, the long right. 2 shots.
In the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. So a close game sees New York take this one.
The end of the game.
I think, Greg, they played with a little more, of a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific, you're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.